I recently posted several TikToks about wide calf boots, and this question came up a lot. So I'm gonna tell you guys how I stretch my boots and what you need to do so. My calves are 17 and a half inches around, so they are slightly bigger than the average boot shaft size. So I struggle a lot to find boots that will fit my calves. So I have some boots here that are too tight on my calves, and I'm going to show you guys how I'll stretch them. These two things here are exactly what you need to stretch boots. I have a boot stretcher, and then I have this shoe stretch spray. I will tell you guys that this boot stretcher was around $200, so it is definitely an investment, but if you wear a lot of boots and you struggle with this and you want to be able to stretch them on your own, this investment is definitely worth every penny. I will also say that some boot brands just don't stretch very well. I have a pair of Stetson boots that I cannot stretch to save my life. I just had to quit stretching them because I couldn't get them to stretch at all. But I do have JRC and Sons boots. These are from Cavender's. They have a really nice soft leather, so they are so easy to stretch. So to start, you will take your shoe stretch spray and you will spray the inside of your boot really well. Make sure the inside of the leather is pretty much fully coated with this stuff. That will just really help soften that leather so that when you go to stretch it, it'll make the process way easier. When you go to put the boot stretcher into the boot, this curved portion here is the heel. This helps just to keep that shape of the heel and the calf portion of the boot. So you'll go ahead and place the boot stretcher into the boot, and you'll make sure that it's all the way down so that you can feel the heel portion down here. So with this boot stretcher, you can adjust this in two different portions. So you can adjust down here and also up here. So if you take this and push down, it'll kind of lock into place, and you can twist to tighten that. And that is tightening this portion right down here. And then if you pull up, it'll kind of lock in place there. And then you're adjusting this top portion here. So that's the portion that I stretch. I don't need much extra room down here, so I typically just leave that as it is. And then I will tighten the top part. I typically do this over a few days just so that I don't stretch the leather too much and cause it to warp here at the top or to bust any seams. I will go ahead and link my boot stretcher and the boot stretching spray in my Amazon storefront. That way you guys know exactly where to get it. And that's how I stretch my boots to fit my wide calves.